Welcome back to It Takes Two. Oh, look, a chessboard. Right there in the distance.
Just like the chessboard that we crossed when we went on to Murder an Elf.
You don't like chess, Bibbs?
Monster.
You don't like...
It's not wizard's chess, so yeah.
Hey, we don't have to get J.K. Rowling involved. So
Sorry, Dwebs, but I don't think we can pay royalties to Warner Brothers or to have the Wizards chess.
I mean, at the very least, these two deserve a slap.
All right, so
I have to admit, I never played chess with an actual timer, so actually trying it might be an interesting challenge for me.
Yes, it's called speed chess in some form.
So yeah, it's speed chess because you only have 5 minutes to play.
Mm-hmm. There are also if I recall correctly, the official tourney variant is that you have also a time limit for each move that you have to take, in order to not stall.
Mm-hmm. If your clock runs out, you lose.
To give you an idea of my skill level, Jova is medium at best. I really enjoy playing the game, but I can tell you I know jack shit about strategies and I mostly improvise. But I still love the game in itself, which is also probably one of the reasons why I ended up loving so much tactical JRPGs, because they're essentially an extension.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm sure that's why you're a Fire Emblem fan.
More like Fantasy Tactics. Yes, Jova?
Anyway, Dej, if you let me finish, if you ever want advice on chess, you could always ask Gary Kasparov on his Twitter page.
I can imagine that. No, I also saw the Down in the Rabbit Hole bit about Deep Blue, which is very interesting. Again, the way the events are actually narrated, maybe Freddy Newson applies a bit of romanticism, but the way the events are narrated, it literally sounds like an anime plot. I'm not even joking.
It really kind of was an anime plot when you get down to it.
So, has anyone seen the Queen's Gambit?
No.
Yeah, I've seen it.
I just heard things about it, but you wanted to say...
Because that show's success is what led a lot of the people to start buying chess and getting into the sport.
It really is because. Oh, go on.
Notice how I actually am having the Queen protect my king right now. So.
Yes,
interesting strategy.
About what you just said, Deji, Alice is actually pretty good at chess, and last Christmas I tried to buy her a chessboard, but the websites all specifically said, due to the Queen's Gambit, there's been an unusually high volume of orders, so we can't deliver anything. They specifically listed it as being the fault of the Queen's Gambit.
Thanks, Netflix.
Thanks, Princess Peach.
I mean, she did get the chessboard eventually.
You know, it's funny you mentioned that. I actually have the Mario version of the chess sets.
I actually know Anya Taylor-Joy more as the girl from Split and Glass. Actually.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say New Mutants.
I actually know her because of the magic in New Mutants.
Wow. Okay. Whoever sent the Queen after the Queen there, that was a rookie move to make.
Look at here, the Jova the chess expert.
Vanessa. No, okay, that's a very simple thing to know is that the Queen is your most powerful piece, so you need to, strategize to make the most out of it while try to not expose her.
Rule number 3 of chess, treat the Queen like a secondary king. Sure, you can afford to lose her, but by God, you want to hold on to her.
It's a good job. I wonder what shitty king would actually say that about his queen.
Plenty, probably at certain times of history.
You're secondary. Sure, I might have to protect you, but if you get yourself in trouble, you're on your own.
Look at our own history. You don't even need to look at anything else.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry. What's the history?
Henry VIII.
Henry VIII is the big one.
Henry VIII.
Wait, is that the one that the Simpsons parodied? That he kept marrying a whole bunch of women?
Yes, he had many wives and killed a lot of them.
Also, pardon the French, but that's one of the most American responses I've ever heard to some question.
Shiroya, I must correct you there. He only killed 2 of his wives.
Yeah.
Remember, divorce beheaded died, divorce beheaded survived.
There we go.
Do you actually have a
And yeah-
rhyme to memorize that, Dibs?
Yes.
That was the one he just stated, dear.
I thought it was just, an easier way to remember. I didn't know it was actually official.
But basically, Henry VIII is the reason that the concept of divorce was created, apparently.
So yeah, just like with Connect 4 on the way out playthrough where I emerged victorious, it looks like I'm about to win this.
Actually, yeah, that's we haven't
How
asked you.
good are you at chess?
Yeah, I was about to ask.
Well, what better way to answer that question than by you just watching what I'm doing right now, actually.
I don't know. It just seems like no.
I was more wondering, what level of chess do you and your wife consider?
I just play casually once in a while whenever I feel like it. I don't. That's it.
Do you have one of those deluxe chess sets?
No. Nowadays, I did used to have one when I was a kid, but I lost it. Nowadays, whenever I play chess, I just play online. Because now there's plenty of free online chess match websites, so you can just go there and just play, and they're incredibly convenient and easy to use.
Thanks also to the efforts of program like Deep Blue. See, it's all connected.
Yes.
There's also a lot of small cafes you can go to where they have chessboards for people to just use.
And again, it's a thing that Hollywood loves to show about cities like New York, but I really envy it when you have stuff like Central Park areas dedicated to just, playing chess in the open.
Well,
man, wait till I tell you the history about Central Park. You'll be like,
remember, Teo, that's where Gary's game from Pixar takes place.
I just made a more generic statement with a specific example. We've seen an example of that also in Independence Day.
I think the only reason we don't have that around here is because it's too wet and windy to do anything outside.
At least it's a more reasonable thing, Shirei. For my country, would probably be the more sad and obvious one. People will just steal shit.
Notice how I have over half of Vanessa's time at this point.
Yep.
Humble brag.
I'm not bragging. I'm literally stating a fact. Hey guys! I won this game that I won. Bragger. What? No, it's not bragging. I'm just saying that I won.
Vanessa is like, I nearly failed to win.
That's like if I say, oh guys, Portugal won the 2016 Euros. I'm like, oh, you a bragger? What do you mean bragger? That's an actual fact. It's right there.
I know
a cookie or something. Sheesh.
That's like me stating that. Oh, America won the last few Women's World Cup bouts in a row. That's not bragging. That's stating a fact.
Now, if Jova or me start gloating about it, now that would be bragging.
There are no winners or losers, only participants.
And
Like
hey, I've got an example that applies to my country. It'd be like if we kept going on about how we won the Rugby World Cup back in 2003. And don't you dare say anything, Shiwei, because you haven't won it.
Damn.
See, that's gloating. That's a bad example.
Now that is bragging.
That is definitely gloating.
I mean,
Also,
you were
no,
guys.
My plan is working, breaking everyone into something.
Hashtag thanks, Deji. Is that revenge for having let you see the Predator?
Hold on, Blips.
And yes, Twibs, yes.
Don't you see? I'm not bragging. I'm just stating two facts: that we won a trophy, and that I know Shiwei is just going to put in about Wales, even though they never won one.
I didn't want to see you were fine, and then the second half.
I emerge victorious.
Also,
Shiwei, you bragged about Wales beating England in the rugby.
Alright, so...
I'll mention this.
Anyway, yeah, Pedro?
Alright, so with that game done, let's continue.
We're
going...
That's it, the game's over, the characters were dead all along.
Hey, they died!
The plot twist is that they died, and this is all a big fever dream.
And Dr. Kim was the devil all along, trying to tap in their soul, called it.
What was the plot to a Silent Hill game?
Shattered memories to an extent, but I'm not saying more.
Why are they going to heaven? They don't deserve that.
It's more like music heaven.
It's music heaven, Shiroi.
They don't deserve that. Music is a good thing.
Well,
music heaven works. You see, Shiroi, music heaven works on the power of irony.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that just reminded me. During the Super Bowl one year, I think it was 2015. There was a commercial of this kid saying, "I never got the chance to have my first kiss," or what, and not, and he ends it with, "Because I'm already dead." I'm like, what?
This reminds me. This reminds me of the musical level from Conquer, actually.
That ruined our entire night.
Okay, remind me specifically which one, Pedro. Well, not necessarily there are multiple, but I actually struggling to remember which is the musical level in Conquer.
It's one where there's a hand playing at you, and you have to play the piano. Basically, that's why I remember me of that. It's basically
I forgot in which part is it.
It's I think it's the third one. I think the third world that you go to.
Okay.
Are we inside a violin? I didn't get a look.
No, we're not inside a violin, Shiroi. We're inside a
piano, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're inside a piano that has a flute in it.
That sounds more like a...
Actually, that looks like a recorder.
No. Don't you see? It's a thing that Cody climbed at, and it turns out to be a flute.
No. Well, okay, that's the thing. With how the mouthpiece is at the end, that's a recorder. A flute doesn't have that sort of mouthpiece at its end.
I guess.
It was just in a different angle, Jova.
No, Jova's right too. Like, it seems like...
I actually did have that kind of flute model when I was actually in school.
Okay. That's the thing, Tio. Some people do call recorders flutes, even though they're really recorders.
Jesus.
All right. So the living personification of Tomohito Nishihura here
wants to kill you.
Apparently Thanos is the one playing this accordion.
I'm sorry, Mr. Nishihura. I like your music. Please don't do it.
Yeah. What did we do?
Also, if that is indeed a recorder, maybe that's why it's inside a piano, so the kid can't find it.
Well, look at it this way, Dwebs. Maybe Nishihura is also tired of these characters and why he's trying to kill them. Maybe that's the idea.
Was he ever the sound director of a game from level 5 that didn't have a good soundtrack or something?
No.
And we inadvertently or unintentionally insulted it in our sleep.
Dwebs, as someone who's listened to all of his soundtracks, this guy, so as far as I'm concerned, has a spotless record. But anyway, all right. So, we survived the evil accordion. So
now what?
So as you guys just saw, yes, basically Cody has a shield. That symbol that he uses as a shield. So obviously he's the one who has to protect May from while they move along. All right, some piano wall jump. Ha. There you go. Ooh, look at that!
We're adding some brass.
All right.
Yes, you're using it just like the pipes in... I thought you were going to have to slide inside like the pipes in Mario 3D World.
Basically, Vanessa is... so that the platform is raised while I jump. There you go.
Also, Alice came in the room a little bit ago to argue that she's not good at chess, but she is. She's lying.
That was that attitude.
I guess she's trying to be humble.
Why would she want to pretend not to be good at something?
Well, don't you see, Pedro? That it's like how a pool shark goes here. You want to convince people that you're not good,
not
so you can
everyone
sucker
is
them in and then
like
get their
GD,
money.
okay?
There you go.
Sadly, that's a musical joke.
All right.
Yes. Jay-Z, Beyonce's husband.
No, but the song specifically.
I don't know that. Sorry.
He says, "I'm a hustler. I'm a hustler, homie."
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
listen to rap music, you ignorants.
I don't care much for rap. I prefer rock.
Does Astronaut in the Ocean count?
I'll get back to you on that.
I guess we could always watch Kazam to get some rap.
Jesus.
Astronaut on the Ocean.
And here we are.
Again, it's little music.
Wait. What are we doing? What are we doing on the fourth planet?
Basically,
only there was a stairway.
Basically, the only thing missing for May to have her concert is an orchestra. So we have to find the entire orchestra and put them in their respective seats.
Oh man, we're living from there at this point.
Yes. Again,
welcome to Asgard.
Again, there you go.
Oh. You're not St. Peter. Move away.
If anything, you're Saint Lucifer.
Sorry, May, we can't cancel the concert. We already have.
We're almost, we're at this point.
I mean, we're literally this far, May. Even if you don't want to pursue your dream, just sing for the sake of, getting your life back.
It's like I said, like a part or two
Oh,
ago. Like
guys, devil's in heaven. See, like I said, music heaven runs on everything.
I love how Cody and Dr. Kim just lampshades how this is more of an excuse plot than anything at this point. It's like, that makes sense.
You're saying, Shira?
It's like your passion doesn't have to be your job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's like no, but that's the thing, Shirai.
As to why they're in heaven, it's because they didn't stop believing.
You're overthinking it. The reason they're in heaven is because the developers really wanted a cloudy level, basically.
You can fly.
Yes, we can fly too. Well, why not? I mean, we've done pretty much everything up until this point in this game. Why not fly as well?
Sky is literally the limit.
The sky is literally the limit. But anyway, well, actually, Shira, remember, like, the reason she's hesitant at singing is because she's shy about it. She's nervous about it. So it's not so much that she thinks that she needs to turn her passion to the job. It's more so that she's scared of singing to a public, basically.
Also, I'm getting some minor flashbacks to that mission in Skyward Sword where you have to collect the notes underwater for that annoying blue dragon.
All right. So the idea now is that we have to collect all the musical notes so we can unlock the first door. Like that.
How lovely.
Alright, so this can be tricky if you don't know what you're doing.
Okay.
Let's go. Gargoyles.
No, actual devils.
Or devils. Sure.
Yeah, the orchestra doesn't have bodies. Interesting.
Toru from My Hero Academia? What are you doing?
It's a spiritual orchestra too.
Did you mean Vendetta from?
I love. By the way, I love the designs of the devils. Like they have their faces look like mice and the ears look like kangaroo ears. It's so.
Also good. Also good.
Say Vendetta.
Well, no, Toru's the invisible one.
So
no. I mean, I was talking about the devils because.
I was talking about the invisible folk.
Yes, Pedro.
The idea is that one of these devils, specifically the one that has a little pixie trail that he leaves behind, is the one holding the key. So we need to get to hit him with our dash attack.
It's the crap from Harry Potter.
You stole my joke.
I was about to mention it as well. It's literally the Quidditch level in the Harry Potter video game.
It is.
It's literally that.
Well, there you go. Here's Joseph's throwback to those games, I guess. Why not? Maybe. I mean,
did you ever own the Quidditch game, like the standalone Quidditch?
Yes.
Oh yeah, he did actually a long time ago. Never mind.
Well, it was more of a simple let's look than anything.
Yeah.
It's interesting because I was actually watching Mickey D's video on the Harry Potter 1 PS1 game. What is up with Neville's face in that game?
Pedro,
seriously?
No, wait. Look at Malfoy's face. If you see him in the health bar, it's hilarious.
Everyone died. If anything, the character's face that gets memed the most is Hagrid, more than anything.
They all look like they got hit by a bus. Like,
yeah.
Stung by a bee.
But yeah, the idea is that we're supposed to hit him with our dash attack, which is, trust me, is harder than it seems because the fucking thing won't stay still. Even with two of you trying to get it, it can be quite difficult to hit it. Fortunately, I have a reticle, so you can always tell where you're aiming when you do the dash attack. But yeah, like I said, you have to keep up with it, so you constantly have to go up and down and all around. So it can be difficult. So.
Also, interesting music selection.
Yes, Jova?
Yes, Jova?
You were going to say something? Oh, you were saying okay.
God, I forgot what I was going to say.
Wow.
Right, well, I mean... Well, okay. Well, of course there's organ music in heaven. Pipe
Oh,
organ
that is
music
true. It's just
specifically.
that for this particular action that seems more frantic than anything, it's surprisingly chill.
Anyway, all right, invisible people, we'll rescue you. No need to keep whining.
Ah.
For people who don't even have mouths, they seem to whine a lot.
Well,
Alright.
well, Pedro, just because we cannot see them doesn't mean that they don't have it.
Okay, so
don't you
it's
see
invisible.
Don't you see them being invisible will help May concentrate better on her singing because she can just pretend that nobody's there.
Oh, it's like in that cow and chicken episode. Like, how about some of the invisible sauce? So I'm not seeing this fat. Oh, I'm sorry, chicken. I don't remember where I put it. It's invisible, you know.
I actually remember it's that one episode where Cow has like an invisible dog, and the episode
Yes.
like basically does all the joke that you can imagine, to the point where it ends up, giving birth, and the vet. Basically, the last line of the episode is the vet saying, "What's more interesting to me is not the fact that the puppies are also invisible, but because the dog is actually male."
Yes.
I actually distinctly remember that episode.
One of my favorites is actually the one where Cow's pet is a fly. And the parents get scared and call a fly exterminator.
For one fly?
Yes, for one fly. That's the thing, Shiroi. Cow and Chicken's parents freak out over everything, Shiroi.
Except for the fact that their mother somehow had a chicken and a cow.
And also for the fact that the devil regularly visits them without his pants on.
That's the thing, Jova. There was an episode that shows how Cow's birth in the hospital that implies that apparently Cow was actually birthed from a natural real cow because they have like the operating room is going like where the doctor is going like, I can see the head, somebody get me a plunger. And then the dad is all like on the other side waiting, and then suddenly mom comes up, what's going on there, dad? You're having a baby.
There we go.
Well, that explains why Dad was proud and didn't care how.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, they can also snatch the key from you potentially if you get it.
Yeah. So yeah, this can be a while if you're not careful.
Well, at least they don't seem to respawn, meaning that at the very least, at best, you can just destroy all of them.
All right, there we go. Yeah, basically, fortunately, like Teo just said, we can kill the devils. I guess this is now the second game we've done in a while where we kill a level.
Okay, considering this is this is EA, I'm gonna take this as the Dante's Inferno sequel we never got.
Sure, why not?
Really?
I'll take anything, Jova.
Well,
You really
here.
did want that sequel, didn't you?
Here, like Jova said, playing Squall in our playthrough. There you go, guys. We just defeated all the devils. This is actually a pretty good start to this part. I'm not gonna lie. So
that doesn't fill me with much encouragement.
About what?
It's like, oh, we defeated all the devil. Well, that gives me what things will. What Pedro just said.
Seriously though, for all the problems
For
all the problems Final Fantasy VIII has, it did give us a very stellar commentary.
Jova, why do you think I've been talking about doing that commentary for 5 years? Like that thing is gold.
I couldn't hate it. No matter what, I couldn't hate it.
Like it's one of the most interesting test subjects ever in the gaming landscape.
Clouds.
And Shiroi was legit hilarious as Ultimisia.
Alright, so the idea now is that the devils are actually hid the key somewhere in these clouds. There you go.
They're working for Dr. Akeem. I can just feel it.
Well, the idea is supposed to be a test for them, Jova, so obviously that would be the case.
Oh.
Okay, this one works differently. Instead of actually having to chase the devils, instead the devils are actually hiding somewhere, right there, in the middle of the clouds.
How come Dr. What's his name knows devils?
Hakim. Remember, Shiroi, these are not real devils. This is all just magical illusion shit.
Shiroi. Maybe Hakim is just Satan. Like, honestly, maybe he's just Satan who's taken on this weird counseling job who will
Let me explain.
get couples to love each other again.
What he really wants is so to save their marriage, because he sees the daughter being the one to stop Peter Parker's daughter. But he takes over the world. Oh my
Sure.
God!
Yeah. One more day. One more day joke out of the way. You're supposed to actually use the clouds, because if you can see, if you get the clouds to rain, there you go. It dispels the clouds, or mist if you prefer.
Oh, you can actually move them. Okay.
So yeah, you can also move them. Meaning, basically, May can move them by singing, as you can see. And so the idea is that we're supposed to use this to find where the devils are. There you go. See. Where? Okay.
Also,
so
these clouds emit weird sounds.
well, remember they have faces, so.
Too happy.
And there you go. We just found the thing with them. There you go. Now after them.
This music still feels weird, even if it's much more energetic than the previous one.
Does it seem energetic? It still seems all serene and
It has
calm.
those. I think these are still percussions, or not. Not necessarily bongos, but something similar to that, like tambourines, that at least gives a bit more pressure to it.
I actually don't know if they actually use real instruments or not.
Or a synth. Well, they do sound real instruments rather than synths.
Granted, it could just be that the synth is that good.
Libs, you're usually the expert in this kind of thing. Does it sound like a synth to you?
Not that much.
I mean, granted, even if something sounds like synth, that doesn't mean it is synth, and vice versa.
You could probably check the soundtrack credits somewhere.
Actually, yeah, that's a good thing. Let me see if...
Yeah, usually when games have even a small orchestra, they usually have the musicians credited. So the credits can help with that, actually, yeah.
Sound department, there we go. Let me see.
After them. Found anything too?
Just checking, give me a second, because the sound design I'm mostly listing so far people who handle the sound effect.
Okay.
Like, or the cuts in direction. Let me see.
And there we are. There you go. We freed the whole orchestra.
Hooray! It doesn't mention anything about if it's done in studio or with an orchestra. So I don't know. We do get stuff like, say, boom operator or your programmer, so it might be digital.
Maybe.
Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see. All right, there we are.
All right, let's get this over with and sing. Sing to your hearts.
Cody, take this seriously.
What now?
Haha. Get it because
How
Joseph.
nice.
Get it because Joseph is European.
Well,
Wait,
okay,
why-
again, Dr. Akim is supposed to have like a Spanish accent, so...
Wait, why'd you have the pit if you're not gonna...
Actually, we need to be replaced here, not back.
Yeah,
then.
this is where
we
all
need
the
the
equipment.
concert
This is
on.
where we all the equipment. So we need to
So
get
what's
them
next? He gives Toady a tux and May a dress.
here. Audience. That's right. We're missing an audience. I mean, we can have a concert.
Daughter.
I mean,
Is that gonna be the twist?
I mean, there's no point in a concert if we don't have an audience, right?
I gotta love that line. I think that line sums up the entire game. It's blackmail. No, it's therapy.
I mean,
Sure.
they're the same thing.
Bold statements.
So it's like
Pedro.
maybe it's actually maybe it's like the charming blackmail chapter in The Artist. Hey, I'm blackmailing you. Get it? all right. Till next time where we finish the game, everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.